Hey guys, it's me David and welcome back to another LEGO Star Wars 2021 set review. Today we have Luke Skywalker's X-Wing Fighter. Set number is 75301 and this set is going to come in at $50 US, making this the cheapest full-size or minifigure size X-Wing that we've gotten in over a decade, which is pretty crazy. And we'll definitely talk more about that towards the end of the video. Now this set will have about 474 pieces. It doesn't have the piece count on this box because this is indeed a review copy box. It's a European box, so it doesn't have the piece count on it. But LEGO did provide this set for review, so I really do appreciate it. Of course, that doesn't mean a positive review. I will be very honest with you guys, and believe me, I have some thoughts on this set. So now let's go ahead and see what the set looks like, guys. All right, so here it is fully built. As you can see, the X-Wing is pretty close to the size of this box actually. So if you see the box on shelves, that should help you gain some perspective in terms of how big the X-Wing is compared to it. It's already looking really good in person. I'm already kind of impressed for this $50 price. Here's the back of the box and of course our minifigures. Let's take a look at the minifigures in close-up view and see exactly what you're getting. All right, so first up is Luke Skywalker with his orange getup, the very famous X-Wing Starfighter uniform. As you can see, it looks great. Great torso printing on the front and back. You do have a dual-sided face going on here, one with the shield piece on his head up and down. I do still like the 2018 overmolded shield piece that was attached to the helmet. So, I don't know. Do you guys like this version better or the 2018 version? Because I still haven't used that helmet in any other set than the previous X-Wing, which is interesting. But overall, a really good minifigure. As you can see, he also has a blue lightsaber, and I really like the way he looks. After that is R2-D2. There is nothing new with this figure, so we're going to go ahead and move on. After that, we have Princess Leia. This is an awesome minifigure that previously was kind of exclusive to the Tantive 4 set, which was a $200 set, so having this figure be included in a $50 set is a big deal. As you can see, she does include her robe here on the bottom part. She doesn't include a separate like white leg piece that you can swap out like you could in the Tantive, but regardless, I think this is one of the best looking Princess Leia's. Wonderful, wonderful prints all around. And if you take the headpiece off and spin her around, you'll see she does have a dual-sided face. So really excellent minifigure. She also has a blaster pistol as well, and I'm really glad she's included here in the X-Wing. After that, we have General Dodona, and this is a figure so many hardcore LEGO Star Wars fans have been waiting quite some time to finally get. And here it is in the X-Wing Fighter. It's actually a really good set to place this figure in, and it definitely makes it very appealing for those of you who have maybe a previous X-Wing to purchase this one just to get this figure alone. As you can see, he has the same hairpiece that Doc used in the Back to the Future set. So that's just being reused here in white, and that looks really great. I love the torso prints. You could actually probably use this torso and leg print for other Rebellion generals if you want to swap that in and out, because there are similar looking people or members of the Rebellion that have this suit from A New Hope, so that's very nice. And believe it or not, there is actually a dual-sided face. I was kind of shocked that there is one because his beard kind of goes pretty low, but the hairpiece does do a good job covering it up. So I really like that. It's kind of like a more stressed face over the fact that the Death Star might blow up everything. But overall, a really great looking minifigure, and definitely one of the real reasons you might want to pick up this set, just to be able to get General Dodona. You also see as kind of a flat silver blaster rifle, and just an excellent looking minifigure. All right, so now jumping into the actual X-Wing Starfighter. Overall, the dimensions and the way it looks is very much the way an X-Wing looks. I'm very impressed with what LEGO's been able to do for the price point that they're trying to reach with this set. I think for new LEGO Star Wars fans, this is a really good first-time buy if you're a big fan of the original trilogy, which most Star Wars fans are. So there are, unfortunately, some shortcomings, and we're going to go ahead and address those now. The first one being R2-D2 here. He sticks out quite a bit. Normally, he's retracted lower into the body of the X-Wing in previous iterations. That's just unfortunately a limitation of how this Technic device here, there's rods and stuff holding this in place, and they just couldn't lower R2-D2. It's a minor nitpick. Most fans, and especially younger fans, will not care about that. But for those of us looking for more accurate details, that's unfortunately one of the things to look out for. The other thing is this landing gear right here. This particular piece is unretractable, and you can actually see that on the box. Lego shows the landing gear out, which is really strange, but you can take this off if you really hate it that much, so it is possible to do that. As for the other parts of the landing gear here, they just stay like that, so they don't retract or move or anything. In the previous iteration, the 2018 version, which was more expensive, it did have retractable landing gear. Again, not a big deal and not a deal breaker. Now, here's the interesting thing, is the way that this X-Wing opens its wings into attack position. So it's an all-new Technic method right here. This whole part right here is all Technic. You can even see it on the bottom here. The way it works is this part right here, you just push down and it'll open the wings, and it does a pretty good job at doing that. Overall, I'm very happy with the way it looks when it's in attack position, but it's very easy to start to lower the wings. It's not like a twist and it's locked into attack position. That's not the case, unfortunately. With the previous iteration of the X-Wing, you would twist a knob and it would have a Technic part in here to actually lock it from the wings from being able to close. That's not the case here. It's very easy to immediately close them, and so when you're landing the X-Wing, they automatically retract. And some fans will like that because it's technically more accurate to the real X-Wing. As for me, if you're trying to display the X-Wing in attack position, which in my opinion looks way better, it's not really possible without building some type of stand. So that may be a deal breaker for some, but for most, I'm sure it's not a big issue. You'll also notice there is some engine detail here. They're using this new interesting piece. There's some stickers here also being utilized, and it's okay. It's not the most accurate engine that we've gotten. It's a 3x3 type of piece, and it works. I do wish maybe they used a circular tile piece in here with a sticker on it. I think that would have looked a lot better actually than just leaving it open and blank as is. So I don't know. It's up to you guys whether that's a big deal or not. There are some stickers throughout the set. I believe there's 11 stickers. They're just kind of varied around it. There is some right here as well. There's the back engine detail. Actually looks pretty good. And here are your blasters on the side of the wings. Some people were complaining that they shouldn't be attached to the wing. It should actually like come off. Or actually it should be the opposite, where they should be attached to the wing and not really come off. But I don't know. I think it looks fine. It's not a big deal at all. Still looks good, but yeah, I think the biggest gripe for me is that the wings don't stay locked in the attack position. I think that's the only issue, if there is one to complain about the set, is that. As for the cockpit part, as you can see, there is a windshield. This is the same one used in previous X-Wings and even the Resistance X-Wings from the sequel trilogy, and I really like this piece. It's all printed. It looks great. Very simple in here. I do have Luke. He kind of just sits down like so, has a small control panel, not many details here, to be expected at this price point, so that's fine. It's a pretty sturdy set, but as you can see, like I said, that Technic mechanism that they're using, you can shake this when it's open, you can the wings lose their rigidity and will slowly retract. But other than that, I think it's a solid looking X-Wing, and for first time buyers, for people who haven't gotten previous X-Wings, I still think this is a great set, and you have no reason not to pick this set up. And with the inclusion of General Dodona and Princess Leia, this makes this set even more worthy of that $50. And probably within the first couple months after this set being on the shelves, you might even find it for lower than $50, which is very likely. And anything less than $50 absolutely makes this set worth it. I do wish they had done something different with the Technic mechanism, but given the price point that they had to reach, I understand those limitations. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments. Do you like this X-Wing? I will be doing a comparison against the 2018 and the 2012 version, so look out for that video. So if you're not subscribed, hit that button down below. I'll have plenty of that type of stuff coming up real soon. Thanks guys so much. Hope you guys have a great, wonderful day. I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.